today with our newest video. We're going to start to get a little bit more into strengthening now that we're all nice and warmed up. So hopefully you've already done the previous two videos and you can move on to this one next. So again, starting in the same place at the top of the mat, really grounding down through your feet nice and strong, standing nice and tall every time you're here. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, dive forward. Find your balance here, continuing to stretch through the back of the legs. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, coming down. Step back with the left and then the right into down dog. Still working this pose. Staying here for about 5 breaths or so. We're going to do a nice little stretch here, so just follow through. It might take a little bit of practice to get it to where it feels comfortable. You're going to inhale, lift your right leg up. So this is a 3-legged dog. You can come up onto the toes on the left foot. Inhale, coming up. It doesn't matter how high you raise your leg. And then you're going to press the hips out to the side. So I'll actually demonstrate it on my left so you can see it better. You're lifting, and you're going to turn to the side, bend the knee, and you should be able to see your foot under your other armpit. So there it is. Pressing the hips forward, getting a really nice stretch all through this area. So stretching here, and putting the foot back down and doing the same with the other leg. Opening out, bending the knee, really press the hips to the side. And placing it down, continuing to stretch. You can always come down to child's pose if you need a rest. Coming right back up again. Don't rest for too long, just as long as you need to. Once again, inhale the right leg up, and then step it all the way through to the front of your mat. Now here you want to really ground down, so press down through the front foot and the back toes. And we're going to use our core, so you're going to breathe in, pull the belly button into the spine, so inhale, and use that strength to bring you up. So inhaling, coming up into a high lunge. Making sure your knee doesn't pass your toes, so you don't want to be going too far forward. You should be nice and balanced here. Pressing down through your feet to keep you upright. Hips should be facing forward. And this is hard. It's a little bit of a strengthening exercise for sure. So we're going to do a few pulses here. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling down. So do feel the few of these, you'll really feel it in the legs. Bring your arms into it if it feels good. If you feel silly, you don't have to do it. Working on the balance as well. Good. And then bringing the hands back down. Stepping back into downward facing dog. Walking it out. Down dog actually ends up becoming a resting pose after a while. Believe it or not. Taking the left leg this time up. Stepping through. You might need to widen your stance, so separating your feet a little bit to help you balance that first, and that's fine. So grounding down through the feet again, using that core to pull you up. Nice and strong. Checking your knee. Hips are forward. And pulsing here. Stretch and a strengthening exercise at the same time. You should also feel a stretch in the front of the other hip. Good. Hands back down. Back into downward facing dog. Remembering to ground down through the hands. And you can come down for another rest. And back up. And walk it forward to the front of the mat. Staying here for another breath or two. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. And bending the knees slightly, coming all the way back up to your standing position. That's it for today. Thanks so much. Please don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions or comments or anything else. Just let me know. Thanks so much.